guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I'm going to continue my Jeffree Star Marathon by doing a tutorial using the Androgyny palette. This is what it looks like on the outside, and then on the inside it has a mirror, but the mirror does not stand up on its own, so you have to hold it up or bend it all the way back, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So as you can tell, I'm wearing a brown shirt today, so I am going to be doing a neutral look on my channel. Oh my gosh, I know, you can't believe it, but yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be probably diving into Frosting, Charm, Deja Vu, and either Fetish or Dominatrix. I haven't decided. This is Fetish and this is Dominatrix. So yep, that's what I'm going to do. And then I've just got the Blood Sugar palette left to do, and then hopefully by then my Thirsty palette will be here. So I did use the Half Red MAC lip liner on my eyes for my brows today. I know they're a little intense, but I think it'll look a little bit better once I actually have eyeshadow on them. So I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution concealer today as eyeshadow primer. My eyelids are still a little bit stained from the makeup I used yesterday. I feel like I say that all the time, but it's true. A lot of different eyeshadows will stain your eyelids. So, and since I wear a lot of bright colors and a lot of like reds and pinks and purples, I think that's why maybe I experience it more than others. I don't know, but all right. So today I used the Sonia Kashuk sponge to blend out my base because I'm going to be using a different sponge. I know, a different sponge for my face. So I'm going to dive right in, and I'm going to start by using a brand new Wet n Wild crease brush. So I did go ahead and get another one since it was, since it's 99 cents. I'm going to mix Safe Word and Charm. So this one and this one. I'm actually going to try to use that one as my contour shade today, but we'll see how it goes. I know Jeffree Star does that, and we have like the same type of skin, like the same shade of skin. Well, we usually wear the same foundation shades, so I am hoping that it works for me as well. And I'm just going to pop that in the crease and a little bit in the outer corner, and then we'll put down some tape once I have an idea of how far out I want to go. So it's the weekend. Did you guys do anything yesterday? Did anybody go see the new Jurassic World movie? I think I'm going to see it tomorrow. That is what I think I'm going to use. Remember I told you guys I got free movie tickets for my birthday? That is what I'm going to use my free movie tickets for. So I'm really excited. We're going to go with some of our neighbors. And hi Rose, hi Zach. So I'm excited about that. I didn't expect, I don't think the last time, like the last movie that came out, the last Jurassic World movie that came out, I didn't expect it to be that long in between, I guess, between that movie and this one. So I almost forgot about it. I don't know. I love Chris Pratt though. So I'm excited. Now I'm just going in with Charm by itself and just kind of going just in the outer part a little bit more, deepening that up, making it a little bit more orange. Out of all the Jeffree Star palettes, I would say the Androgyny palette is my least favorite. I don't think that comes as a surprise. I don't think it's a bad palette by any means. I think it's great quality, great pigmentation, and the color scheme is really cool. But for someone who just doesn't use a whole lot of neutral shades, I guess it's just not my favorite. And I know that it does have some pops of color, but I just tend to reach for it the least out of all of them, but I still use it, but just not as much. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with I'm gonna do, should I just stick with complete? I think I'm actually gonna mix Fetish and Dominatrix. So that red, this one here, and then this one here. It's a little dark. I'm just gonna pop that on the outer. I'm not gonna call this a complete neutral look because I am gonna go in with some shimmer, but I would call it like neutral glam, which is about as neutral as I get. I'm gonna do just a basic makeup tutorial though once I get a chance. I have so many ideas in my head of things I want to film, and I'm gonna bombard you guys with a bunch of videos here coming up. The closer we get to 500, I'll do a video talking about the giveaway, and I'm going to be doing a look with a secret palette that I'm not going to talk about just yet, but it will be coming out probably the same day as this video. I'm not sure. I'm pre-filming this video, so and then it's kind of a lot of fallout. I'm gonna go in with Deja Vu, which is this shade right here, and then I have my blood sugar look that I need to do, and then my Thirsty palette will hopefully come, and I have a bunch of other videos that I want to do. I want to do the highlighter, full face of highlighter challenge. So yeah, I have a bunch of ideas. I usually write them down when they come to me, but I love that shade. I'm actually really liking this look. And this is my, I always forget what this is called, my domed shadow brush from Real Techniques. I'm so thankful, you guys, too, how much positive response my anti-bullying video got. And on Instagram, Katie Michaelis, the one that I said in like her look inspired me to recreate that look, and I linked her channel in my video, she commented on my Instagram post and I nearly fell out of my chair. I was so excited. So that was pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go in with frosting right here. It's like a gold shimmery. I might even use that as my highlight today because I think people have said they used it as a highlight, so why not? I like it when palettes have shades that you can use as a highlighter as well, like, you know, that you can use on your face. That's what I'm trying to say. Like a blush or a highlighter shade or a contour shade. I think that's cool. It makes me want to travel with that palette because then I don't have to bring extra things. So I'm putting that in the inner corner, and then I'm going to go back over the part where I put Deja Vu initially because this is going to kind of take over and cover part of that. Okay, so I'm going to go back into Deja Vu. I don't want to lose any of that bronzy shimmeriness. Bronze and shimmer together, bronzy. I think this is the palette, for me, in my opinion, that has the most fallout. I feel like the blood sugar hardly has any compared to this. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong, but this one has quite a bit. I'm just deepening out. Sometimes it's all about layering. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, after we do the rest of our face, I'm going to go in with one of the Milani Hypnotic Lights. And I'm going to put that in the inner corner as well. Whew, that's a lot of fallout. Okay, so we're going to go in with a cotton round. I like held it up, but I held it up here so you can't even see it. And I'm just going to, it's my little dollar store micellar water holder. Sophie, she's in the other room and can't get to me, and she's very upset about it. I might have to go let her in if she's gonna do that. She has separation anxiety from me. Not really. I mean, she just loves being like on my lap. Like if I'm on the couch, she's on my lap. She can't get up on the couch on her own, so I have like steps for her to get, you know, up onto the couch. So it's so cute. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution stick as a base. I have to buy another one of these, you guys. Originally when I got it, I thought I was going to have to return it, but I really like the way it blends with other foundations. So I'm going to try it today with another one that I haven't tried it with, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I'm in the shade Soft Ivory. Although I just noticed at CVS that they have it in the shade Porcelain. So I might have to try that shade because I've always felt like this one was just a little too dark, or maybe like a little too yellow. I don't know, a little too something. And maybe that will be a better match for me. And I feel like I was just talking about something else on brain. Okay, so I'm going to use my Morphe sponge today for my face. Okay, hold on. Let me just put a little, I just dropped something. Oh, I dropped the primer I was going to use and then forgot I was going to use it. The Photo Focus Foundation, I feel like I have to use more of it than others. I don't know. It also smells like paint, but the smell does not last on your face. So if you can get past the initial smell, it's not like a strong smell. It just smells kind of like paint, but it goes away very quickly. Like right now, I can already not smell it anymore. But when I first opened the bottle, I'm like, oh, that smells like paint. So I'm just gonna blend that out. What are you guys up to this weekend? Other than going to the movies, I've just been cleaning, filming. I don't know when this video will go up. And I don't know if we're gonna go this weekend to see the movie or next weekend. But I think it's this weekend. I think we're gonna go on Sunday. Okay, so I guess I'll go in with concealer next. We'll use the Makeup Revolution concealer. Since I took the stopper off, I've been trying to use up what I had. Whoa, that was like a glob. What I have left of it. And I really like this concealer. I do. I've been going back and forth trying to decide how much I like it, and I really do. I like it a lot. And I think at Ulta it's like $7, I think, which is not bad considering ooh, considering the concealer that it is comparable to is the Shape Tape, and the Shape Tape is $20. It was $24, now it's $27. I don't I don't understand why the increase in price, but maybe because it became popular, Tarte Cosmetics decided to up the price. I really don't know. I'm going to go in with my Peach Perfect setting powder from Too Faced. I love this powder. You guys knew that. I'm just going to go in with my sponge. I do like about this sponge that it has like a flat edge, because that's much easier to get in under the eyes than having to squeeze the sponge like I do with my Sonia Kashuk. But I think I like the way the Sonia Kashuk one blends it out better. And for a 2-pack of the Sonia Kashuk at Target, it's $9.99, and this sponge I think was $8 or $9 for just one. So you're definitely getting a better deal with the Sonia Kashuk sponge. And I kind of just like to stamp my powder a little bit on the outer perimeter, but I don't have to put as much because I don't have the issue of losing foundation from the outer part of my face as much as I do like in my T-zone, like my forehead, my chin, around my nose, and then a little bit of creasing under my eyes. So since this is a Jeffree Star makeup tutorial, I decided to use a product that, you know, when I was watching tutorials all the time, which I still do, a lot of beauty influencers got me to buy things that I probably wouldn't have bought if I didn't see it on their channel and was told, you have to have this. So, you know, we take people's recommendations sometimes. And so I took his and I got this, and I like it. I don't think at all that it's worth the cost, but it's the one item that I own by Chanel, so it's kind of cool. It's the Soleil Tan de Chanel. Looks like this, and it is it's hard to explain. It's like it's almost like a putty, but it's like a powder. I don't know how to explain it, but you just swirl your brush around in there, and it lasts for freaking ever. Like, I think it was like $50, but, and I'm gonna blend that out, don't worry. But it definitely lasts a long time. Again, I don't think you have to have a bronzer that costs $50, but I asked for it for my birthday and I got it. So I think I've told you guys in a video before, like anytime there's like a holiday or like my birthday or something like that, and people ask me like, what do you want? Or not people, my family ask me, what do you want for your birthday? I always tell them makeup or jewelry. So that is when some of my more expensive items are gifted to me by my parents. So I'm just blending this out with my sponge. Because it's kind of like a creamed powder, you can blend it out more easily with a sponge. Why does it kind of look bruised on that side? I don't like that. Looks a little strange on this side, but I don't think it looks any better. It probably looks worse than my butter bronzer. Like, I really love my butter bronzer so much more, but it's not a bad product. It just isn't my favorite. But I have it. It's kind of like one of those, I have it, so I'm going to use it. Because I do like it. Okay. Oh, that was excess powder. Okay, and then I'm going to, and then I dropped my sponge. Now I have to use a different one. Okay, and then I'm going to go over it a little bit with the Marc Jacobs Butter Bronzer, not Butter Bronzer, Coconut Bronzer, the Omega Bronzer. Tantastic is the shade. This bronzer is the largest bronzer I've ever seen. It's like the Tom Ford bronzer. It smells like coconut. It's not any better, again, than the Butter Bronzer, but it is comparable to that. Like the Butter Bronzer, I don't know if they got the idea from one another, but the Butter Bronzer came out first. And they both smell coconutty. And I think I got this and the Chanel one at the same time for the same birthday or Christmas. I don't remember. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my Marc Jacobs blush in Kinks and Kisses. This was a blush that I bought because Jeffree Star reviewed it. As it doesn't even like show up. There we go. I've definitely used this blush a lot. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. Only because I know that there are blushes out there that are just as good that cost way less. Like the NYX Ombre blushes, I love those. And those are very pigmented, like right from the start. So I don't feel the need to. I think the Marc Jacobs blush was, see, this looks weird. That's better. The Marc Jacobs blushes are like $30 for a blush, which is crazy. Okay, now I'm going to go in with the Milani. This is their Hypnotic Lights. This is in Luster Light. And if you put it on your hand, looks like that. It's just really beautiful. I would say this is kind of like Kitten Karma or Rose Gold Retro maybe from the Stila ones. But these are only $10.99 instead of $24. And I think I've told you guys this before. Isn't that pretty? I think they work just as well, if not better, than the Stila ones. I think Milani knocked it out of the park with these, seriously. They're absolutely stunning. And they don't crease, on me at least. They don't crease, they don't transfer, and they stay pretty much all day. I think it adds that, just that right, like, oomph, you know what I mean? And then I'm just going to go in with this brush, no additional product, and just kind of blend the edges so that it's like seamless. I feel like these don't dry quite as quickly as the Stila ones either, so you have more time to manipulate them and, like, you know, work them in, which I like as well. I'm going to do my 2 mascara thing with the Total Temptation and the Butterfly mascara. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Total Temptation first. And then I'll do the Butterfly one. Oh, that was almost a disaster. Have you ever been putting on your mascara and, like, all of a sudden you feel like, I gotta blink now, and then you blink and then you get mascara like everywhere? That happens to me all the time. Oh, wait. I gotta do the lower lash line before I put mascara down there. Oh. We'll finish putting it on the upper though, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to put the second second kind. So we'll do the upper lashes, then we'll do the lower lash line. If you wait until your mascara is completely dry before you put like a second coat or a different kind of mascara, it will like flake all over your face, and it can also be a little damaging to your lashes. So I always try to do them one after the other. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Smoldering Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. Yeah. And this is just in the black shade. This is probably my favorite black liner of all time. I was watching Young, Wild, and Polished one time, and she said, oh, I love this. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't, like, it stays in the lower or the waterline all day. And I was like, because I've had issues with, you know, colors not staying in the waterline. I'm going to go in with Deja Vu and my MAC I think it's 233. I can't tell. One of the numbers is a little rubbed off. I'm just going to put that, it's a liner brush. I'm just going to put that on the lower lash line and smudge out some of that liner. But, you know, I've heard before liners that transfer or that won't transfer, and then I've gotten them and they do on me. Because everybody's waterline is different, I guess. But this one on me does not transfer. And then I'm going to go over that with Fetish, which is the red shade. Or the reddish brown. Okay. You know what? I am so dumb. Well, not dumb, but you know what I mean. I forgot to use the safe word as my contour shade. Oh, wow. I was just thinking about what was I going to use as a highlighter, and then I was like, oh, right, I'm going to use frosting. And then I was like, wait, I forgot to use safe word. I mean, I don't really contour, but you know what I mean. I guess I could still go in with a little bit of it just to see. It would work. It's like a cool tone, or like a cool toned shadow. Okay. So now I'm gonna take my Juvia's Place powder brush. I'm not putting anything on, but I'm just kind of going over my face because some of the areas still have loose powder. And it'll kind of blend everything together. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab my highlighter brush and my MAC Fix Plus. Oh, this one is almost empty. This one is on its last, like this might be it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, oh, please don't fall. That's my lip color. Okay, I got it. All right, so I'm gonna use a little bit of my setting spray to wet my face for highlighter. Okay. And then I'm going to go into frosting, which again is that like golden. I'm just going to use the tiniest amount because if I use too much for my skin tone, I think it'll be a little too dark. No, that's really pretty. I feel like I've used this before as a highlight. I don't know. That was too much. Just a tiny bit on the Cupid's bow. Okay. And then I think highlight is all we have left. I mean not highlight, I just put on highlight on you. My setting spray, my lip color. And we're gonna do Christmas Cookie from Jeffree Star. This was a holiday color and he made it permanent. So I honestly got it for the name Christmas Cookie because it's a pretty color, but it's very nude. I like it though. Alright, so this is the final look with the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. I will go ahead and post close-ups on my Instagram. I hope you guys like this tutorial. The next Jeffree Star look I'm going to do is the Blood Sugar palette. I don't know if that's going to be the next video that goes up though, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks guys, have a good day.